Good morning, class 7. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing good, fine, great, and taking care of yourselves and doing good, eating, sleeping, and studying. All together, you're doing everything apart. I hope you're doing your physical exercises also. I had told you, I had requested you. Rather, I cannot force you. It just was a request to continue with your practice of your taekwondo, which you do, or anything. If you're doing push-ups, make sure you do 10 push-ups every day. Do some sit-ups, push-ups, and do some jumping or skipping on your terrace or on your ground inside your house. Uh, Cycling inside your compound. If you have a bigger compound, you can cycle around, or if you can just wear a face mask in the early morning, you can cycle around if you want to. But it's better you not venture out from your house. Do some physical activities at home only itself. Skipping is very good. Just playing, running around, that is also good. Walk up the steps, come down the steps if you have a good flight of steps. If you have got 10 to 15 steps, walk 10 times each, that makes 150 steps you have walked up, and 150 down, that makes 300. So that's also a good exercise. Walking the steps is very good. It digests even after your lunch. If you start twice, if you walk up and down, your food gets digested instead of just jumping onto bed with your mobile and wasting time. Utilize the time. The time will never come back. Time is very precious. It's very important for it to be there in life. And the time which you are having now is with your parents, total family. So this is very important to get to know more about yourself and your family. At the same time, talk, understand, uh, think. So this time you will never get back. Please, I don't want any more pandemics. So we don't want any more time of this lockdown to come back. Once for and all, it has to finish. So, anyways, today we are in SSC back again. We'll be there on page 223 with the state government. 1 second. 1 second. I guess we had started something else. Did we start something else? 1 second, please. We'll go to 117. Let's go to 117 page, but we'll change from there. The changing earth. Okay, we'll do that next time. Let me finish this. We'll do volcanoes, earthquakes. Yes, we'll do that next time. So we'll do today this part, the state government. We'll do the state government. That's on page. And you have to do the chapter 2 homework also. It was told to you, and you read through and do as much as you can. After that, I'll be posting it up. Democracy in action. You have to do that. State government. What is the state government? Government I have explained to you already. What is a government? Isn't it? Or do you want to know more about government? I can tell you that also. So, but we'll just give you a brief today, and I'll brief you up with this state government. State governments, we will not go. Our country is governed at 3 levels: local, state, and central. We have studied about local governments in class 6. Now we will study about governments at the state level. Every government fulfills legislative, executive, and administrative functions. Okay, that's the only part I'm to read in the book. Then we'll do state legislature, legislative council, so on and so forth. But we must understand what is the state governments. We are not going to any other states of the world. That we can take examples. What is the difference between our state and the international state standards? They are federal, unitary. Lot of things are there. State governments of India. The state governments in India are the governments ruling 28 states and 9 union territories. India, and the head of the council of ministers in a state is the chief minister. What are the Council of Ministers? Is the name given to the supreme executive organ in some governments. It's actually used as the word cabinet. Cabinet, in which we keep food stuff, in which we keep books, a book cabinet or a frozen. So that's a cupboard of ministers. Councils are usually composed of those ministers who are responsible for a ministry and is led by the Presidential Council of Ministers at the higher level. Power is divided between the union government and state government. The union government is the national level, right? The Government of India, GOI or GOV, is the union government, created by the Constitution of India as the legislative, executive and judicial authority of the Union of 28 states and 9 union territories of a constitutionally democratic republic. The seat of the government is located in New Delhi. That's all. While the union government handles military and external affairs, whereas the state government deals with internal security through state police and other state issues. Income for the union government is from custom duty, excise tax, income tax. While state government income comes from sales tax, that is VAT or GST, and stamp duty. Now these have been subsumed under CGST, SGST and component. They are both components of GST. Stamp duty is not post office stamps. Stamp duty is the court papers which you buy, the stamp court papers, that money. Each state has a legislative assembly. A state legislature that has one house is known as the State Legislative Assembly. Vidhan Sabha. The Legislative Assembly either it's given in some name, in some countries it is called Legislative Assembly or just a legislature to its houses. A state legislature that has one house known as the State Legislative Assembly. It is the sole legislative body, and in 6 states it is the lower house of their bicameral state legislatures with the upper house. State legislature is the Vidhan Sabha. Unicameral, I said, what is a unicameral? In government, unicameralism is the practice of having one legislative or parliamentary chamber. Thus, a unicameral parliament or unicameral legislature is a legislature which consists of one chamber or house. Okay. Correct? Now, a state legislature has 2 houses known as the State Assembly, Legislative Assembly, and the State Legislative Council, the Vidhan Parishad. Again, it's a bicameral legislature. We have the Vidhan Parishad, the Legislative Council. We had the State Legislative Assembly and the State Legislative Council. Is the upper house in those states of India that have a bicameral state legislature. The lower house being the State Legislative Assembly, it's established in the Article 169 of the Constitution of India. Now the Vidhan Sabha is the lower house. And correspondence to the Lok Sabha, the upper house, the house of people. 543 members are there. Upper house is called the Lok Sabha, or the house of people is the lower house of India's bicameral parliament, with the upper house being the Rajya Sabha. Members of the Lok Sabha are elected by adult universal suffrage and a first past the post system to represent their respective constituencies. Vidhan Parishad is the upper house. Upper house has got, Rajya Sabha has got more restricted power than the lower house. And the upper house corresponds to which is called the Rajya Sabha of the Indian Parliament. Then there is a Sarkaria Commission, which was set up in 1983 by the central government of India. This Sarkaria Commission charter is to examine the central-state relationship on various portfolios and suggest changes within the framework of the Constitution of India. The balance of power. Federalism in India refers to relations between the center and the states of Union of India. The Constitution of India establishes such a structure of the Indian government that the Part 11 of the Indian Constitution states or specifies the distribution of legislative, administrative and executive powers between the Union and the state. As well, the Union government can dissolve the state government in favor of the President's rule, if necessary. President's rule is the suspension of state government and imposition of direct central government rule in the state under Article 356 of the Constitution of India. In that event, the state is unable to function according to the constitutional provisions. The central government can take direct control over it. Military will come down because the central takes care of the military, right? State government can, police will have no function at that time. Useless they become. Okay, so I'll come back in the next video.